to how to utilize our building on our premises. That's the feedback I had to give to Mr. Matala. That was my role.
Thank you. One last thing then we need to go to before we leave Impalas, and that is a recording that was made by witness C when he was questioning Mr. Matlala. You've already listened to these recordings, haven't you?
I listened to it at that time, but yes, okay.
Okay. Can I play it again? Chair, we have a transcript, but I suggest we look at the transcript and we hear the recording, because the transcript in some places leaves an ellipsis, which you can actually hear on the recording. So I think if you have both, it would help.
I'm listening.
Do you have it, page 632?
632?
Yes.
Yes.
General Male Speaker 2 is witness C, and then Mr. Matlala is named. And this is the transcript, but we will play the recording as well. The transcript is 2 pages long.
It happened, it was very dangerous. So if you feel the impala, actually all of them, I don't know, but for that, I told you that so never they died all of them. They don't. So, but they died all of them. So they don't know when no, I'm feeling in this. So
you don't
remember, it's a game reserve. I say private. It's not like it's in the wild. It's a 3,000 hectare farm. Okay. So they are roaming free. Yeah. It's not like you can name or the or feed that. It's in the wild.
Okay.
So I really try every day one by one. I think maybe.
General, I don't know if you were able to, if you've heard it before, then it would be easier to follow. If you haven't heard it before, then the transcript is better for you to rely on. But the essence of it is what Mr. Matlala is saying, is that he gave you impalas, and then he said they died, all of them, and he said there were about 20 of them, and he says, yeah, at the plot, they died, all of them. So Mr. Matlala here says that he gave you impalas and that he gave you many impalas.
I'm very worried about the evidence leader, because she selectively chooses portions that she thinks could only address what she wants to achieve, but also deliberately choosing to ignore the fact that Mr. Matlala raised an issue and said, I have a problem with this recording. This is not my voice. It was AI generated. That's the first point. The second point is that when you go down, there are a lot of things that I'm going to tell you that witness C said, this is where we went. We took money to. There's no that place. This is what we did here. And I have proof of this and that. She does. All I'm just saying is that I want to, if we were to play this thing, I'm not worried about this recording at all, because it's such a lie. In all the things witness C mentioned, I do have plots, bonded, bought more than 4 years ago, all of them. And the plot that I bought is because I was at the city of Joburg. I was working there. I could afford one that was on auction or one that was very cheap. So all I'm saying is that this thing Firstly, even the head of IDEC testified and said the phone was tampered with. Secondly, when you look at the interview, whether the man was under pressure, was being assaulted, or like they used certain relevant portions. So to me, I rejected this video with the contempt it deserves up until I get proven wrong or an expert is called that this voice was not manipulated. It is the man himself. But I don't want this thing to be used against me when I'm going to prove to you in the following lot of them that, in fact, this is not true.
So let me just say to you, General, first of all, this was introduced into evidence by the investigators who were present at the time that the recording was took place. This has nothing to do with IDAC. IDAC's never raised any objection in relation to these recordings. I can tell you that now. It was introduced into evidence. It was, and it was the testimony of the witnesses who were present. They gave evidence here in this commission. Mr. Matlala may deny that that is a recording for whatever reason he wishes to say this is AI generated. But what I'm putting to you here is what the evidence has been that has been placed before this commission. You may respond to it.
I want to respond to.
But when you respond to it, either you say you're not going to be responding to any of this because of your concerns, and I want to be clear exactly what you're saying, whether you're going to answer questions on it or whether you're not.
I will answer questions,
Okay.
Chair. I will answer every question I want to. But what I want to raise as well is that the unfortunate part, I don't want to say in this commission, but the unfortunate part is that if I'm being accused of attempting to disband the political killing task team, and it is the same team that is investigating me, it is the same team that is investigating everyone again for attempting to disband us. It is the same team that is also investigating the recommendations that come from the Madlanga Commission as were given. The same team, whatever that we raise and say they took money, the same PKTT, they took money from Fort Hare with evidence, and that is not coming anywhere. There's a lot of manipulation. This is not a clean investigation at all. Now, when you question me about an investigation that was conducted by the suspects themselves, that took money from Fort Hare, from accused number 1 in Fort Hare University with evidence investigated by the DPCI. Now, I must be questioned about some junior officials who are corrupt themselves, who booked someone from the cells and then started creating some material that must be produced here and be read here. I don't accept it.
General, when you say this is not a clean investigation, what exactly are you referring to? Are you saying we,
No.
as the commission, are not conducting a clean investigation? What are you talking about?
Chair, I'm far from accusing the chair of that part.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the investigation by that witness, or that chair. I have high respect for this commission. They are fair. It's not referred to this inquiry.
I just wanted to make sure because the whole of South Africa is listening.
No.
And there may be a lot of misunderstanding around your statement, but I'm happy.
I'm
if you've
far
clarified-
from this one,
clarified
Chair. I'm not
the point.
accusing the chair of anything
Thank
or the
you,
commissioners
thank you.
of anything. I'm
Thank you.
talking about the fact that the investigator, if I am accused of attempting to disband the PKTT, and now they are already conflicted, they cannot be the one now to start investigating me now. Now, I can point out a lot of issues where they are involved in the commission of an offense with evidence. Now, I must sit here and them producing a false evidence against me. Now, why I'm saying that, Chair, evidence that you have to give me a chance. They say Mr. Matlala used to give General Sibiya money at his townhouse in Sandton. The townhouse that I sold before I came to the police. I sold it before I came to the police, and the person who bought it is a businessman who took occupation immediately. I never had access. They tell you about the money that was collected somewhere in a circle. There's no circle. I've got pictures in my phone, but even if we were to do inspection in local, there's no circle. Number two. Number three, the properties that I have, I do have, and that one in Sandton, it was an Airbnb. At that time, I was not even going there myself, because it was just an investment company. Why, Chair, you'll find me trying very hard to have property 1 or 2 or 3 there. I'm almost 60 years old. I've wasted a lot of time. I still don't have a house because of the difficulties I've been put in. Don't be, I don't want to use the fooled by, misled by the wall they show. Get behind the wall and see what is there. There's no house. Now they show my wall, and the wall I built running because there were some intelligence movements who wanted to kill me immediately after that investigation of Richard Mdul. That's why I had to take the money I was given and to build a wall. But if you are to come inside, there's no house. There is a house, the old house that I found there in that plot. And since I came to the police, what I haven't bought anything else other than what I came up with. Whatever car that I have, I came there driving it into the police. Now, all of a sudden, witness, we did this. No. So I'm just saying, please, this one of witness C is a non-starter.
General, you were being asked, we have a transcript in front of us. We've listened to a recording. What Ms. Hassim was asking is, are you going to, given your position about this all being AI generated and are you going to take any questions arising from the transcript, or you refuse to take questions because Mr. Matlala has said it's AI generated and your distrust of everybody and their corruption that you have spoken to, it's really a yes, no, I'll take questions, and then we take it from there, or you say I won't take questions and we take it from there?
From where I'm sitting, because I have nothing to hide, I'm prepared and I really want to take questions on these issues.
Yes. One issue of clarity. You said Mr. Matlala has said that his voice was AI generated. When and where did Mr. Matlala say this?
At the ad hoc.
Oh, thank you. Perhaps we should take the adjournment at this stage.